in brief, tell us what your organization is doing.
I'm George Kuruvilla, and I'm the CMD of Broadcast Engineering Consultant India Limited. This is the only PSU in the broadcasting domain, both in the central as well as in the state government. And we are 100% owned by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And we are into the project of broadcasting, like we do the studio, making up of the studio, the television studio, the radio studio. And we also are into the project of transmitters and the towers, of which are broadcast towers. We are into community radio. We build up community radio. We manufacture community radio and antenna. So we are basically from the broadcasting domain, which is radio and television, and reaching up to the last mile.
Sir, you just now attended the summit. You must have had an idea of the summit. What do you feel? How beneficiary is it for PSUs?
It is these kinds of summits are very important. First of all, people come to know that what are we doing. It many times happen that a lot of people do not know there are several PSUs and there are specialized PSUs, what kind of job they are doing and what kind of projects can be implemented through them. Like we work with the central universities, we work with the state universities, the colleges, to provide a small community radio to be basically program produced by the students of the university or colleges, and to be transmitted only for a small range of, let's say, 5 to 10 kilometers, which covers a local area, which is very good for the NGOs as well, for many other trusts and organizations to reach out to small areas and to communicate to them whatever is today very important, like Swachh Bharat, about various education, various ways the agriculture can be improved. So those kind of community radio services can be started. Now such kind of platform allows us to talk about these technologies which we have, and the broadcasting, through broadcasting, what they can do as far as their state is concerned or their institution is concerned, and use our services. Like for example, I would say that there are so many public sector, big companies, more than 300 of them, and very huge and large companies like ONGC, Indian Oil Corporation, BHELs, and big PSUs. But it's very important that we need to publicize what they are doing for the nation or for the country. So if we make production, we make capsules or produce or documentaries for them. We can show it through Doordarshan or through any other various channels, to tell the people both in India and abroad that what is the capacity they have, what they are doing, and how even the other countries can utilize the capacities of our PSUs for building up. Smaller countries can use those things. So such kind of program production activity also we have started getting into, so that we can produce for content for those PSUs and reach out to the to the other players. So such kind of summit help us to understand that these are the capabilities which we can do, and they can utilize the services for their.
Sir, any suggestions for ELETS, which future areas you want our organization to dig into?
Yeah, I'm really happy about ELETS because they have occupied very important space of PSU, the education, the health, and e-governance space, and including banking I have seen. So these are the core areas in which the country need to progress, and there's a huge demand for such services. And PSU has to play a very important role for such kind of summit, which is for the PSU and for among the PSUs to understand, for the people to know that how PSUs are playing a very, very important role in the growth of the country, and how they can play a bridge between the government and the last mile people, the common man in the last mile, how they can play an important role to reach out the services and goods at a reasonable cost, as per the government mandate, to the last mile.
Thank you so much for your time.